Taking trips from BK to Montego. Yeah. Trying to save $1 million before I get old. Yeah, yeah. Trying to get the fuck up out the ghetto. Yeah. Trying to take it to another level.
Hey guys, it's your girl Sachè-Mi. Welcome back. It's 2020. I have a great queen for you guys that I'm about to interview. Her name is Queen Poetry, and she's here on my show for 2020. How are you, love?
I am fine. How are you?
I'm great. How you doing? How's this journey been so far?
I'm magnificent for one. Hopefully you are as well.
Yes.
This journey has been very trying. I will honestly say, but it's worthwhile. It's been more fruitful, and I'm actually proud that I took that leap of faith on myself, because I am proud of how far I've come.
Yes, you've been doing a lot. So tell me about your history and being so creative, like your backstory, because I was on your Instagram and you're very creative. You design your logos and you do so much as a designer. So let the people know.
Well, I do logos, designs, flyers. I've been drawing since I was a kid. It's in my blood. My mom, she draws. It's like all my sisters and I, we all have been very creative. I've been writing poetry since I was 7. I've been, cooking is art for me as well. I've been cooking since I was 10.
Look at you!
I
in
was
that kitchen,
Matilda.
girl.
I was Matilda. You know, the kid that taught themselves everything.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I didn't grow up in the best, upbringing. So it caused me to go to art in every form to find ways to keep myself busy. And as I begin to get older, I start to realize I've been dousing and hiding the things that make me happy instead of letting the world appreciate it, because not to toot my horn or sound like I'm being boastful, but I am a dope individual. So why do I not want to
dopeness and believing in
why do I not want to share that with
the world?
Like, you guys can benefit from the things that I have going on. So why not share it with the world?
Exactly. I think that's so cool that in every aspect you're very creative. Like, look what you have on today. Even your hair color. So tell me about experiencing being creative. Like, what comes to your mind when you're doing logos and you're in your zone? What do you feel like? Like, where does your mind go?
It's like when I get into creative mode, I'm a Pisces. Okay, so big up to the Pisces.
Shout out to the Pisces.
But I'm a Pisces, and if you're anything into astrology, they already say that we're naturally creative. So, and then after everything I've been through, it's like once I get into the zone, it's like I literally go into the zone. It's like I'm in a black box, and it's just me sitting there, and it's like, you know how with dyslexic people sometimes they see the words move around the thing? It's like the way it is. It's like my brain opens up and all my creativity comes out and it's bouncing around on the walls in that little black box, and I'm just like, okay, and I'm grabbing ideas as I'm going, and I'm creating. And you can ask my business partner, I literally will sit there for like 8 hours creating designs, writing poetry, whatever I'm doing. I will sit there as long as possible, because it's not work. It's what I love to do. So I'm like, I go into the art version, the more positive version of the sunken place.
Okay, so you get real. You're like a Picasso in a sense. No one can touch you. You don't want to be bothered. This is just your time, and that's so interesting. That's it. People around you, like, how do they feel when you get into that place? It was just like phones off, everything.
I set time for it because I do have 4 children, so it's kind of hard trying to build a business and raise children. And I'm like, I have to literally, like, my kids are 7, 5, 2, and 1. Okay. Those are small kids.
Yes.
And they're mommy's babies. They love their mom, so I'm like their best friend, so they come to me for everything. So it's to the point where I have to literally give them their snacks, set them up with a movie and everything, just to go into my music, my creative mode, just to be able to focus on that. So I literally make sure I set my kids up and everything so they don't have to worry about me. You're not worried about mommy if you got a juice box and some fruit snacks and chips and your favorite movie. You're not worried about me. And as for my business partner, usually when I go in the zone, he goes into the zone because he does videography and everything.
Okay, that's
and he's in the process of making a movie. So once I go into the zone and he sees I'm in the zone, he automatically goes
in the zone too.
So that's it. It's to the point where sometimes even my kids they'll get their arts and crafts stuff, and we'll all just be in the house sitting in the middle of the living room, all doing creative stuff.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's definitely dope. So what do people say about your work?
I've gotten a lot of compliments about my work. Someone told me that my imagination is out there. And I had to explain to them this is just a peek into my imagination. It's not even a complete look. This is just a lift the top and what's in there, because I haven't even begun to unravel what I can do.
It's real.
I can.
You get
I tell you,
chills right now. Yeah.
I've been painting, drawing, cooking. I do fashion design, and I have a jewelry line I'm working on.
Yes.
I have a lot I am
going
working on, and I can honestly say I'm basically like the woman jack of all trades. Because
clap it up for
if
that.
I didn't know how to do it, I will teach myself how to do it, master it, and then I'll continue to do it. So I'm like, I get a lot of positive feedback, and it's to the point where I have so many people willing to work with me.
That's amazing.
Because of the fact that they see what I'm doing.
And that you're just you're so into yourself, you're so confident, and you know who you are.
You have to be. I'm not going to lie, I went through depression and battled self-esteem issues and everything. And this is part of the reason why I started doing the podcast, because of the simple fact that I want other queens to understand that, yes, we all struggled. And it's sad that a lot of the times, in order for us to reach full happiness, we have to endure so much hurt and pain and struggle.
Yes, you speaking
in relationships, in family life, friend life, in every aspect of life as a human being, period. It's sad that you have to go through pain before you get there, but I'm like, I've been through a lot. I've been through sexual abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse by family members, friends, strangers even. I've been through a lot. And I allowed it to make me too afraid to be myself and show who I was. So when people would come around me, I literally would just be like, and the only time that you really seen who I was if I got comfortable. And I'm the life of the party, because you look
like that though.
Yeah, you can tell I'm spicy. I'm spicy, okay? But I'm like, what happens is I had to get the message out that it does not matter what you've been through. It does not define who you are.
Absolutely. That's key. I'm glad you said that. It does not define
who you are, for one. For two, it is just an obstacle in life that you have to overcome, but you got this. And for three, no matter what happened to you, be yourself, love yourself, because if you don't, nobody else will. Yeah. I have given my everything to everyone in my life, and when it finally got to the point where I wanted to focus on me, I realized I had nothing to give to myself. So now I always give to myself. That's why I'm so confident, because if I'm not confident, what else would I be?
Exactly.
So.
And you're teaching a lot. You're teaching your kids, also yourself. You being who you are within your creative process. And I think that writing poetry is extremely amazing. I think it takes a lot of talent to do poetry, for one. And I big up to all the people who do poetry. Shout outs to you guys, because that's a lot. That's a talent that you have to really go into a deep place to express word wise. And that's not easy. It's really not easy. And even your process of, you doing your logos, flyers for people, that's a lot. You being your creative self, So what has this process been fulfilling to you? Like, what's the process that gives you the most fulfillment?
I love my art process. I'm not even gonna lie. I like the whole design company and everything that I've built and that I've started up, and that's that is flourishing and everything. I have a lot of people into that, but my first love was music. I fell in love with music since I was a baby. I've been singing since I was a kid. I used to have a beautiful voice, but I do some things now that I didn't do as a kid, so my voice is gone. But I still rap. I actually have a song that I'm working on now, and it's going to be coming out hopefully next month.
Okay.
But
please keep me posted on that. Don't forget.
Yes. I'm going to have, when we do it, I'm going to have a big event and everything, so I'll keep you updated.
Yes,
I'll keep you updated on all events. But my favorite thing is the music, helping other artists get exposure and promotion and basically getting the help and the resources to stuff that they don't usually have access to. We literally, I decided I wanted to pursue not just my music, but to pursue music as a whole. Bring the people I know, because I know a lot of music artists. Like, I know rappers, I know singers, I even know some country singers. So I know people of all walks of life who do music, and I'm like, we all have some really good music. And it's to the point where they've been doing music for years. Why are they not out there with everyone else.
Listen.
And I'm like, when I tell you, it's to the point where if I played a song for you right now, you would be like, that's not on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
And it's this good. And I'm like, they don't get the exposure they need because they don't have the help they need.
Exactly.
And I'm like, it's sad that we can't even go to one of our own to help us. Like, there's so many black rappers and stuff, but they're not helping their own.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what? Maybe it starts from within.
And I'm glad that you said that, because this is what Sachè-Mi Speak Your Truth is about.
Mm-hmm.
Giving people opportunity from all over and who love what they do. And this is why you're here, because you're giving me your creative sense, and you're giving me that vibe. And I have chills just from you sitting here today, because I'm learning from you. And we're gonna work together, because that's what it's about. We helping each other as black women of color, and we want to do the same thing. So this is why you on my show, because I saw that that's something else that you love to do besides your stomping grounds, which is poetry, which is you being a designer, but also giving back,
Yes.
And I think that's extremely important, and that's amazing that you're doing that, because that's going to open so many doors for you.
Not just me, for everyone involved.
For everybody, yes.
Everyone involved. It's about time we get our chance to shine, and I am tired for us to wait on it. We got to take it. We got to take it. And I'm not waiting anymore. I've been waiting for years, and it seems like me taking the opportunity for myself and taking that leap of faith on myself and taking the risk, it's proven that maybe this is the way we need to be doing it. Instead of waiting on everyone to save you, save yourself.
So you
save yourself.
Yeah. And this is why you gotta help the ones who are confused and trying to figure out what it is that they need to do for themselves. Because you're their helping hand. They can reach out to you and get some, their questions answered, So that's extremely important. But what's next for you? What do you have stirring in the pot?
All right, well, we going there now. Okay, well. Oh, right. See, I'm sorry. My business partner was reminding me. We actually are in the process of working on doing a free charity concert.
Oh, wow. Yes, give it back.
Mercy First Sleep Home.
Nice.
Because I know one too many people, including my business partner, that's why he mentioned it, who grew up in foster care, grew up being abandoned and feeling like they were not loved. And like nobody gives a damn about them. And I'm like, it's about time we show them that we do. My business partner is one of the children who made it out of Mercy First. So why not go back and give back and start there?
Exactly.
Start with the new generation. Give them that inspiration they need so they can make it to the next step, so you have more people to help you in the mission you're trying to do.
Yep.
So I'm like, we're going to do that. We also have an event coming up January 31st.
Okay. It's
a meeting where we meet with all the artists we've been, talking with and interacting with, and I'm like, it's actually going to be really dope, because that's where they basically going to network and get to know each other, and we get to figure out the next step. Also, I'm going to be on another podcast.
Okay.
Trying to really get the word out, because I really want you guys, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to contact me, because I help all, as long as not crazy. I don't deal with drama. But if you are a black artist, I am down to help you.
Do you guys hear? If you're a black artist and you need help, you don't have a manager, you don't have someone who's promoting you, you just coming out, definitely reach out.
It's not even just music. I'm talking about we have different sectors. We have the art department for the people who paint and do photography and videography. We have the music department. We have people connected with us who do fashion designing and everything. We have like literally all kinds of black art. We have it all under one roof. So
that's amazing.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid.
This is the time where you speak your truth and you shoot your shot. And shoot your shot, and you do not be afraid. I think that's the key moving forward. Yeah, especially shoot your shot. Sachè-Mi said it. Shoot your shot, because if you don't, you'll never know, and you'll always have that fear. And you have a beautiful queen sitting here who knows everything about the creative arts.
Yes.
Everything about it. So you want to go to someone who's willing to definitely help genuinely, and she's here. She's on my show. Hit her up in the inbox. She's ready to work. She has a lot going on. So tell me about you starting your website.
We're starting our website soon. It should be out in like another 2 months. The reason why is because I'm trying to figure out where I want to start off.
Okay.
Like I said, the process, I do all of the graphic designing and everything for all of the business myself.
That's a lot.
So because of the fact that I do it myself, I'm a perfectionist.
Yeah, of course.
So it has to be perfect. So
it has to be perfect.
I'm like, I'm literally going to have to go through a lot just to find the perfect website. But once it's done, trust and believe, you would not be disappointed. Because when I tell you we are doing big things, we have so many people that's willing to collaborate with us and that we already spoke on, and we have things set in stone for events to be coming back to back to back to back, not just for the music artists, but I got people who need fashion designers for fashion shows. I got people who need photographers for photo shoots. I got it like everywhere you need. I just need the people who have faith enough in me to realize I got the people who need the people. You're the people we need.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go. Now, that's amazing. So you just have it all. I'm like, listen, I need to work with her.
That's why I'm here.
Listen, she has everything. She has a business partner. Like, she's definitely focused. I can't wait till your website is up. I can't wait. Definitely let me know, because I'm tuning in to your website and spread the word, because that's what I'm about. Spreading the word, making sure everyone get the exposure and the opportunity. And I'm so happy that you came. Before you go, what's one word you would tell anybody that's out there that's been in a certain situation, they feel like they can't get out, or they feel like, you know what, they not loved, or they can't do certain things, they feel unpretty, or they just feel like, you know what,
does it have to be one word?
For you, it don't have to be one word.
Okay. For all of those who are going through and do not know what to do, here's what you do. You remember who you are. You remember you are a king or a queen and nothing less. Do not let anyone make you feel like anything less. What someone else's opinion of you is, that is a personal problem. It has nothing with who you are. Nothing to do with who you are. It does not define who you are. You are still a king and queen no matter what decision you decide to make. You can even make a mistake. You are a queen who made a mistake, a king who made a mistake. You are still not any less. Believe in yourself.
Yes.
Believe in yourself most importantly, and cut off anybody who does not support you 110%. Family, friends, I don't care what title or what position they hold in your life. Do not be afraid to cut anyone off for your own personal peace, because that peace is what's going to help you heal and conquer. And that's all I got to say.
She said a mouthful, and everything she said was straight on the nose, and it's true, and I say it every Saturday. Listen, if you don't have people who love you, believe in you, those are not for you, period. And they showing you by not being there. Don't let them make excuses, because, listen, what they show you in person is what it is, period. So you heard it here. Listen, this is your girl, Sachè-Mi, speak your truth, leaving with Queen Poetries.
That's right. Thank you.
Later, guys.
Stay up, trying to get this paper. Stay up, don't worry about no hate. Stay up, only made me great. Stay up, I gotta stay up. Skinny nigga getting this weight up. If I'm gone.